Shields up, Iron Breakers. Rurikon here coming at you with another gameplay impressions video, and today we're going to be taking a look at Pokkén Tournament for the Wii U. This title was sent to me by Nintendo so that I could give it a look and tell you guys my opinions on it. And you guys might be wondering, what the hell, Rurikon, you're actually making a video on a Pokemon game? And I figured, at some point I'm going to have to tackle the whole Pokemon thing, so I might as well be in a fighter variety, because I know that a lot of you guys on my channel like Pokemon from reading a lot of the comment sections and whatnot, and you guys also know that I'm not a huge fan of Pokemon, but I figured I'd give this one a try just to show you guys some footage of this upcoming game, Pokkén Tournament. So, first of all, let's start by the basic mechanics of fighting. So, fighting in Pokkén Tournament has two distinct phases. Right now we're in Field Phase. Field Phase is very much 3D fighting. It reminds me a lot of Naruto Shippuden, if you guys are familiar with that particular title. Did I say Naruto? I meant to say Naruto. I'm sorry, it's just like me being Portuguese and pronunciation stuff from Japanese and whatever. So what are the basic mechanics? Well, now you're in Field Phase. Once you start beating on this Pikachu, eventually it's going to switch into Duel Phase. Now Duel Phase basically becomes more of a 2D instead of a 3D, so more of a Street Fighter, less of a Naruto Shippuden type of gameplay. And these are two very important things, because when you're in Duel Phase, you're able to dish out a lot more damage than you are in the regular phase, and you can do stuff like charging in and just like charging your attacks. And the thing is, it constantly shifts between the two phases depending on the damage that is being dealt, as well as the particular movements that you're doing. And on top of shifting between these two phases, the game has kind of like a holy trinity of attacks. So you have your basic attacks like this. So this is just like basic attacks, and I'm just comboing them together by pressing X and Y. And these are basic attacks. Then you have your counters, which is X plus A, so that is a counter. And doing the counter and hitting with the counter also switches the shift to kind of keep things different. And then there's another one, which is Y plus B, which is a grab. Now the reason why I'm talking about that these are essentially a holy trinity of attacks is because if you are attacking someone and they try to punch you, the counter beats the punch, the grab beats the counter, and the regular attack beats the grab. And I know that this might sound a little bit complicated at this point, but as you try to play through the game, stuff becomes a lot simpler. So beyond the Field Phase, the trinity of attacks and all that, what else do we have? Well, if you just tap an attack, you get one type of attack. If you keep it pressed, you get like a more charged version of that attack. Same thing for pretty much everything and all the attacks. Like, this is a charged kick, this is a regular kick. Actually, the kicks themselves don't change that much, but usually when you press the A button, that is when stuff changes. Same thing for counters. You can do just a fast counter there, or you can keep it pressed and charge it up real beefy mode. Grabs, on the other hand, you don't really charge those. You just kind of like wail on him like that. So beyond grabs, all the attacks and whatnot, and the charge ups and whatnot, what else do you have? Well, you have supports, which you actually pick a group of support Pokemon that come with you into the field of battle. Right now, I don't know what kind of Pokemon I have there on support, but I call him on, and he does something. In this case, I believe he gives me a regenerate aura, so that would regenerate my hit points. And yeah, but different Pokemon will do different things. So you can summon up a Pokemon that actually deals attacks, or a Pokemon that buffs your damage if that is your thing. And then on top of that, you also have one final mechanic, which is the burst gauge that you guys are seeing there. And let's activate that now. So when you go into burst mode, your Pokemon like goes Super Saiyan mode, and you can beat on people faster, you deal more damage, and for each usage of your burst gauge, you can also do a super special attack by pressing the same buttons you do for the burst gauge, and you get a wicked beast mode attack. And if you happen to finish the fight with this particular attack, you will gain additional currency. Now, what does the currency do, you guys might be wondering, and I will show you later on. But for now, we were just in training mode so that I could show you guys the very basics of how Pokkén Tournament works, and to see, so that you guys could see if it is a title that interests you or not. Now, from a technical perspective, I have to say I was a little bit disappointed, because, I mean, we're talking about a game that is one of the major franchises that Nintendo has right now, which is Pokemon. And again, I'm kind of an outsider looking in because, as you guys know, I'm not interested in Pokemon by the slightest, but I was curious to check this out. And the thing about it that kind of felt off to me is the fact that even though it is, again, one of the main things for Nintendo, this game is running at 30 FPS, which I find weird because, I mean, you look at most of the Nintendo games on the Wii U, and, I mean, this game is by Bandai Namco, technically, but, like, it's one of Nintendo's main franchises, so to speak, right? So, and the fact that it's running at 30 FPS is somewhat disappointing because usually most of the titles on the Wii U are running solid 60, right? This is, like, 30 FPS, and on top of that, we're talking, like, the native resolution of this game is not 1080p. I don't know what the exact resolution is, but to me it feels like 720p stretched, which is just kind of weird for the Wii U from a technical standpoint. So before I proceed with this video, I would just like to correct myself. When I mentioned back there that the game is locked at 30 FPS, that is actually not the case, and I only noticed it when I was at the editor, so I'm sorry about that mistake. However, I also don't believe it is running a solid 60 FPS. It is somewhere in between the 30 and 60 FPS margin. I can't pinpoint it exactly because it's not like I can run fraps on a console to see exactly what the number of frames is. But it is faster than 30, but I don't believe it's hitting solid 60. And I know that I mentioned this further ahead in the video. Just keep that in mind. It is not locked at 30, but it is also, in my opinion, not really reaching the full 60. So just wanted to be as open as possible about that. And sorry about making that mistake. But anyways, let's actually quit out of this and go to an actual battle, because like I said, we're just in training mode, and you guys know that I just like any excuse that I have to just lay it on to Pikachu and beat the crap out of him. I'm going to take that excuse. So what are these different towns that you have here in this this menu? Well, this is kind of how you decide what you're going to be doing. So my town takes you into a place where you can like customize yourself, select the Pokemon that you have available, which in case you guys are curious what Pokemons are available at the very start of the game is they are, let me see if I can find out, how do I, Pokemon settings, there we go, partner Pokemon settings. So I'm not sure if you unlock more Pokemons in this, but I mean, these are the Pokemons that you have available at the very start. Once again, my videos are first impressions. So at this point, I'm like, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours into this. I've won, I think, 15 battles in the Ferrum League. And I've been playing this fiery looking chicken. He's called Blaziken. The other Pokemon that you have available are obviously Pikachu. You also have Lucario, Gardevoir, Pikachu Libre, which I'm not sure what the difference is, Braixen, Machamp or Machamp, whatever, Machamp, Charizard, Garchomp, Weavile, Suicune, Chandelure, Sceptile, Gengar. These are the Pokemons that you have available to you. These Pokemons do level up as you play them, but I believe that when you go into actual versus mode, everything just fights at their base level. So like if you want to actually versus another player, you can be, it can be fair, so to speak. And you can, when you level up a Pokemon, you can respec them at any given time, so you don't have to think too hard about what you want to do with your Pokemon, which clearly you can see that I haven't really been thinking too much about it. It's like, oh, I just want my Pokemon to deal more damage. It's like defense, who needs defense? Who needs synergy or strategy? I just want my Pokemon to beast mode through other Pokemons and just like wreck face. And that's pretty much what we've been doing. And so far we haven't lost a single match. Then again, we've only just been doing the very starter ones. Now, there's a lot more to that thing. It's just I wanted to show you guys the Pokemons that are available to you. We will go back to my town later on because I don't want to focus too much on the customization, but we'll go through the customization stuff as well. Then there's local battle, which is 2-player mode for you and a friend. your friend will be playing, you or your friend, someone will be playing with the Wii U gamepad. The other person will be playing with a Pro Controller or whatever replacement you have for the Pro Controller. There's practice mode, which is where we were at, and it's also where the tutorial is located. So most players will start there. There's single battle, which, I mean, the name is pretty much self-explanatory, which is where you go to do single battles. Then there's the online mode, which I haven't really tested all that much. Seems to have some kind of a ranked mode. Don't really care too much about ranked. So we're going to go into the Ferrum League, which is kind of like the single player, not really campaign, because basically what you do is you rise through the ranks of a league. And the interesting thing right here is that I'm actually up for a promotion test, which I'm assuming is going to get me out of Green League and into whatever the next level is supposed to be. So we're going to be doing that. I'm assuming there's going to be some kind of battle involved. And you guys get to witness that with me for the very first time. So you're a rising star, are you? This is your first promotion test. You guys might be wondering, are there English voiceovers? There are. They're not that great, so I switched them to Japanese. I really did not like the English voiceovers by default. So, yeah, that's why we're playing in Japanese. But you don't look all that worried. That's because I'm really not. If you can defeat me, I'll let you move up into C rank. Show me what you can do. And you guys might be wondering, what's the deal with my trainer there? Your trainer is completely customizable. Looks like we have 3 support sets. I should really change these because I just got a new one and I haven't changed it in. Now, personally, I like the enhanced type of Pokemons when it comes to this particular game, because the enhanced just like makes my Pokemon stronger, and since my Pokemon is wholeheartedly focused on attacking, he just becomes a beast once you enhance him. Then there's Frogadier, and basically you get 2 sets of these. And what happens is usually you pick one for the first battle. That will probably charge once during your first bout. And then in the second round, the other Pokemon will be charged. So what I tend to do is I do Frogadier for no particular reason, just because I want to have the Eevee fully charged up to go on the second round, because he's the one who enhances me and it gives me boosts to attack and whatnot. And I combo that into going into burst mode so that I just finish the second round completely obliterating whatever Pokemon I'm facing. So, let's get this party started, shall we? Promotion tests. It's going to be Blaziken versus Garchomp. All the stuff that you see on this screen is customizable, so like the sentence that said there, the night draws near, the title, all that stuff is customizable, and I will go into that after we do an actual fight. Go Blaziken, charging. Also, the theory, in case you guys are wondering as to why there's all these UI elements and whatnot, is because basically your trainer, you're actually controlling the Pokemon's actions with some kind of VR thingamajiggy that we're using. Oh, wow. Okay, so I don't think I've ever fought one of these guys, so I'm going to have to try my damnedest to beat the crap out of him. So I'm going to nail him on that corner as much as I can and just punish him hardcore. As you can see, the phase shifts going into play here. We're going to do a grab. Phase shift again. Do a counter. And basically, if you keep cycling between the different attacks... Wow, I didn't even get to summon Frogadier. This was some pretty weak sauce here. Come on. Really, Travis? Is this the best you got? Anyways, what happens now is we get a synergy gauge boost because that's a cheering skill. I'll tell you guys about cheering skills later. But now we're going to go to Eevee. Eevee is not even fully charged because I never got to use Frogadier in the previous match. Because Garchomp here was a chump. He was a chump and he got beat up like the chump he is. Come on, chump, get up. Get up, chump. Put up a fight, Garchomp. Whatever the hell your name is. Come on. This Blaziken is just like wrecking face right here. This flaming chicken deals so much damage. You can't even handle it right now. Look at this. Look at this chump. Come on. Get your shit together, man. Oh my god, he's just getting wrecked left, right, and center. Okay, support is up, so now what's going to happen is that Travis over there is about to have a really bad time. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to summon in the support, and I'm taking some damage because I'm trying to explain to you guys the stuff that I'm doing here. Okay, it's taking way too long. So what we're going to do is we're going to summon in our support, then we're going to burst gauge. Support comes in, we're now dealing more damage. We're going to burst gauge. We're going to attack him once or twice just so that we can finish this off with the ultimate. And there's the ultimate. Wow, he did. You didn't even go for the second stage of the ultimate? Really? That was pathetic. But basically finishing with the super burst ultimate, whatever gives you extra points, as you guys can see there. We now have more PGs, which allow us to buy a whole bunch of stuff at the store there. I mean, that was pretty weak sauce though. And we leveled up again. Guess what I'm going to put that point into? 13, yeah. Achievement unlocked, total Pokegold earned, 500,000, and we got a new title, Moneymaker. As you can see, this is kind of what happens as you get achievements. You will gain new titles, and these achievements can be stuff like this, defeated Green League Master, so we're now C rank battle trainer, or 15 things in a row, and so on and so forth. Oh, looks like we have. That was unexpected. It was you, wasn't it? Something is coming this way. Some kind of black Pokemon, okay? I don't even know what's the name of this guy. I wasn't even aware that this was going to happen, by the way. It was the first time I took one of those promotion tests. This guy looks like he's pretty pissed off, though. You going to fight me? You want to fight? Looks like we're going to have some kind of a special boss fight here. Finally, something that puts up a challenge. Planning time. Don't let Mewtwo's pressure get to you. Oh, so that's the famous Mewtwo. Whatever. Frogadier. Oh, he's got more hit points than me. That hardly seems fair. Okay. Whoa! Okay, finally something that is a worthy match. Where the hell is my synergy gauge? Not the synergy gauge, the other one. Holy crap. Support gauge, finally, thank you. Well, I was complaining that stuff was being too easy. There's the counter to that. Okay, let's start bursting up. How you doing there, Mewtwo? You feeling me, bro? Oh, crap. Okay, time to burst it. Feel the full power of the burst attack. And we're about to get our support yet again. Come on, Mewtwo, you chump. Oh, damn. That kind of sucks. Come on, Mewtwo. You chump. I mean, he's got way more hit points than me. Like, he would have lost by now if it wasn't for his extra hit points. Ah, come on. Psh, hardly fair. We almost had him, though. So does that mean we don't get to go to rank C, or what's the deal? There's been all sorts of rumor about a mysterious black Pokemon. Apparently it was a Mewtwo. That character shows up in the main trailer, but not the main trailer, the main intro video, whatever. Are you both okay? I've never seen a Pokemon suddenly appear and attack like that. Just glad things didn't turn nasty. That was a little unexpected, but congrats on going up to C rank. Can't wait to see how far you can go. So that was the first match I've ever lost, the friggin' black Mewtwo. As you move up the leagues, you'll be able to choose from more support sets. Be sure to go to my town and check them out. Ranking up, C. So let me just do a couple of league matches here for you guys. These should be fairly easy. Before though, oh, we have two enhances. Long distance attack plus protection plus HP recovery small. Synergy burst enhancement plus synergy boost. To be honest, I don't really care for these. Disrupt, enhance, temporary boost of defense plus HP recovery. Also don't care about that. I mean, the Eevee thing's still the best one as far as I'm concerned. So take part in Blue League, which is C. So the way that you rank up in these matches is that you just get sent against like 10 people in a row. It's not 10, 5 people in a row. So as you can see, we are now facing the person who is at 58th and 57th and 52nd, 43rd. And the better you do, the more you climb in the ranks. So first we're going to face off against this Angeline trainer. And we're going to get the Eevee and Frogadier, because again, that's kind of what I feel is the best combo for the Pokemon that I'm playing with. The night draws near, shamelessly valiant. 19 wins out of 19, 100% win rate. It's interesting that it says 100% even though we lost against that Mewtwo. It was possible to win though, unless the Mewtwo, like at the very end, would beat the crap out of you, but it seemed very possible. Remember, you're in this to have fun, so let's get Frogadier. Yeah, I'm gonna have fun beating the crap out of whatever that green thing is. Oh, I just realized she doesn't have as much hit points as me either. Okay. Oh, you're gonna block? Well, if you're gonna block, you're gonna get grabbed. That's just what's gonna happen there. And the phase shift is on. Oh. Shimyuken! That was like a Shoryuken straight to the face, huh? You like that? Okay, let's get the Eevee. She's not fully charged because I ended up never using the other one. Kinda sucks, but that's okay. Let's charge her up. Ooh, get countered so hard it hurts. And now I get grabbed. These are just way too easy, you know what I'm saying? Like, compare these with the Mewtwo we were just fighting. It's ridiculous. She can't even do anything right now. Okay, never mind. Fine. Okay, if you really want to have that. And now we do the Eevee thing. And after that, we do the burst gauge. Oh, she's gonna burst too. Okay. Well, let's have some fun then. Come on, get up. Oh, I forgot to do... I didn't even look at her energy because she was powered up and I was just like, oh, let me wail into you some more. Win, Blaziken. And that's another match, a whole bunch of more PGs. Skill level up. We're now level 14, which means 14 damage. Lucky bonus. I don't know what the lucky bonus is. Prudent Battle Trainer. I guess it might have been because we blocked a couple of attacks. I don't really know. We're going to keep going with Frogadier and Eevee. Do another fight here. And then I'm going to take us to my town where I can show you guys all of the customization options and whatnot. Because I think you guys get the idea. Basically, you climb up the ladder until you get to the very first spot. Or is it the top 10? I don't know. It's either the first spot or the top 10. And at that point, you can then take the test that I took in order to elevate to the next league. And then you keep going and going and going. Switch to Frogadier. I never get to use the Frogadier. I'm not really using this to the best of my ability. Whoa! That's an attack I've never seen before. Aw, dude didn't even get up. No, stay there. Wait! Oh crap, I wanted to summon the other one and I forgot to summon him. It was just too fast. Okay, Eevee, let's go. I love these counters, they're so beast. Oh, he actually countered me now though. Oh, that was really good combo. He countered every attack that I was doing there. Good job. Oh, trying to get tricky on me, are you? Support gauge maxed out. Burst gauge. Damn it, I forgot to do the support thing again. Not support, the burst thing again. Anyways, we win. We get a whole bunch of more gold. And now I think it's time for me to show you guys some customization options. I mean, these are basically the combats. Obviously, the more you climb up the ranks and whatnot. I believe I can go back at any point. If you drop in the middle of a league match, your results will not be saved. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Because basically, there's a lot of climbing before you actually go to the thing. And you guys get the idea of how the climbing works. So... after the climbing, you don't just go to the actual test, you go to a tournament first, and after you win that tournament, then you're able to take the test. So let's go back to my town and show you guys what you can spend the monies on. And you guys might be thinking, whoa, you're kind of rushing through this video a little bit, aren't you? You usually take your time. It's because I can only record 30 minutes of footage of this particular game until it actually gets released. So that's kind of like where we're at with that. So... here's what you can do with the money that you gain. For starters, title settings, there's a bunch of titles that unlock, like I told you, depending on what you do. So, like, you have this Soaring Intellect, Get Rich Quick, Hot Battle Trainer, Red Hot Battle Trainer, Undefeatable Battle Trainer, Rich Battle Trainer. This is just stuff that you unlock as you play through the game. And you can change that title whenever you want. Then... there's also, you can change your avatar's appearance, and here you can actually spend some of your hard-earned cash. Like, for instance, I bought a hat, which is kind of like the Hat of Souls, but not really. You can buy freckles if you want them. You can also buy glasses, which obviously I wear glasses, so I figured I'd want my avatar to also wear glasses. You can wear a battle AR or not. You can change the color of your battle AR if you so desire. Right now, we have the yellow one, which is the base one. But if we had 200,000 PGs... we'd be able to buy a different colored one, like gold or green or black, whatever. You can customize it. You can get a scarf if you so desire. You can change the shirt that you're wearing to a whole bunch of other shirts. You can have like the whole, I don't know, what do you call this one? Of the fitness shirts. You can have the polo shirt, whatever, a robe, you know, tons of stuff in there. You can also have flames, on the back of your dude there if you want, or you can have, you know, feathers, little hearts, sparkles, lightning, sunflowers, and then you can also have little hearts on top of your head or stars. So, but basically, this is where you spend a lot of your money, or at least it was where I spent a lot of my money, was on getting my character to look a little bit more like me, so to speak. There's the title settings, like I said. There's the comment settings, which is also like, I have the night draws near, but there's a bunch more. It's like, I'm starved. Here, I'll get you set up. My horoscope says I'm in for a win today. There's tons of this stuff. But you can't type your own. So they really don't want to have any profanity or any of that stuff happening on online matches, because all this stuff appears whenever you go online as well, I'm assuming. So yeah, this is kind of like what appears. Your trainer, your text, your name, and your title. Then there's the avatar customization. Like I said, you can also change your name whenever you want. You can change which Pokemon is your partner. So like I said, I've been playing Blaziken. He's level 14. You can have Pikachu, whichever one of the Pokemons you want. You can you can respec your Pokemons at any point in time, like switch this, have more defense, whatever. Let's switch back a little bit more. You can change support Pokemon settings. So right now I have these 3 sets of support Pokemons. If I want to change that, I could go in here and say, okay, I want to have these 2 supports. And these 2. Which ones were they? Is it these ones? Why not? And you can just switch that to whatever you want. And you've already seen these show up whenever you start a battle. You can choose between these 3 sets of support Pokemons. You can also change your advisor, which is this girl that you see here at the very bottom left-hand side. You can change her cheer skill, which gives you different effects. Right now I'm synergy focused, which means every round she just increases my synergy gauge, which is the whole burst gauge thing that allows you to power up into Super Saiyan mode. You can change the outfit that she has. So right now I have her in a casual outfit. You can have her on this trainer outfit or on this hostess outfit, whatever this thing is. And you can change the frequency at which she gives you advice. You can turn it off completely if you're tired of listening to her yap incessantly. She comes in normal by default. I put her on low because she chats way too much. You can change the outfit, change the skill, and that's pretty much it. You can also obviously change in-game settings, controller settings, sound settings, whatever. And you can see your own battle records, what you've done offline, online, or overall, all that good stuff. That's what you can do in My Town. And then, like I said, there's the single player mode, there's the multiplayer mode, all that stuff. And that is a Pokkén tournament. In my personal opinion, I mean, if you like Pokemon, you're probably going to get this because it's a Pokemon game. I just feel that they could have done a better job from a technical standpoint. Like I said, stretched 720p at 30 FPS, hardly impressive. I know that the Wii U can do a lot better than that, particularly with games like, Super Mario 3D World and stuff. You see an amazing simplistic art style that just runs and plays super smooth, as well as a ton of other titles like Bayonetta 2 and whatnot. You really see the power of the console, and I kind of feel that this title does not showcase that as much as it should. But apart from that, it still feels like a pretty solid fighter. You guys have seen kind of the mechanics and how the fighting works. If you enjoy that or not, it's really up to you. And obviously there's amiibo support, but I don't have any Pokemon amiibo, obviously, so didn't really get to test that out, so I don't really know what the amiibo support does. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Comments, feedback, all the kinds of good stuff in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the next one.